ride, and we're going to go through, accepting the rider again, but now it's actually moving on. Up till now, it's mostly been what I consider, the actual cold starting part of it. Now we're kind of blending, going from cold starting into actual foundation work. And so today I've looped up the reins here for the first time, and I'm riding with 2 crops. And you want to make sure with the crops that your horse is really okay with it. The reason why I've got 2 here is it just, in the beginning, that keeps you from always having to switch back and forth. And it's just a great way to come in and help your horse without getting big and exaggerative. So what we're going to start off with is what we've been doing all along is, can I pick up, get my horse to bend, and I'm just looking for him to bend. Nothing else. And is he soft? Is he relaxed? In my hand, that's nice. Now I'm going to ask for the hind to move, so I come on with my leg. That's really nice. Now I'm going to ask for the front. So I open the rein, come on with my outside rein, and if I need to, I can touch. I come on with, open this rein, come on a little bit with this rein, and then I can use this whip on the shoulder, just softly and lightly, and say, hey, can you move over there? And that was nice. And then I can ask him to walk out of that. If he doesn't go, I put a slight feel with my legs, and then I take both crops and say, hey, come on, let's go. Just softly tapping them, asking for forward, and now I'm going to pick up, bend, move the hind. So I come on with the way your horse is bent, that's the leg you're going to use to ask the hind to move. And there we go. If he doesn't, then I'll come on with that whip. Now I ask for the front. So I open up with the right, close with the left, and say, hey, can you go around? Can you step your right front, left front, right front? So I'm just helping him find this. I got the whip there, it was nice. And then I can ask him to walk off. So I've got the front to move, the hind to move, and now I'm just going to allow him to go, but I'm not going to let him trot, because there he kind of just took off on me, so I pick up and bend. So I bend, move the hind, move that front, there, and then let him walk off. And his buddy's down here, so he's going to want to come down here. But when he does, is I just keep him moving. Just like we did earlier, as I'm saying, my life comes up, we're getting a walk. I'm really teaching him, and I'm getting particular on him maintaining the gait that I'm asking. I don't care where he goes at the moment, as long as he keeps the walk going. And he's getting a little bothered by the tarp. And I'm not asking him to come over here. I'm just saying, come on, let's go. Let's keep walking. But at any time, I want him to be able to listen. When I soften, pick up and bend, he comes down. I can get him to bend to a halt, and eventually I can just let my life down, and he comes right down. So wait on him until he's soft, relaxed. then I might just move the front if he's set up, or I might move the hind. There's the front. And ask him to walk off. Okay, so the walk's doing pretty good. So now I'm going to bring my life up and say, let's trot. So my life comes up, then the whips show up to say, hey, and it's just real soft and light. I'm not out there whacking on them. I'm just saying, hey, follow my feel. When my energy and life comes up to a trot, I want you to move forward. And as soon as he does, I ride with him. I move with his movement. And he wants to stall down here by his buddy, so I keep asking him to go. So I tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. As soon as he goes, I quit. I'm just like, oh, thank you. I harmonize with his movements. He dies down, so I bring my legs back on softly and say, come on, keep going. And right away, show up with the whips to say, hey, keep going. I didn't say anything about slowing down. My energy's still trotting, so I'm tap, tap, tap till he goes. He needs to learn that he maintains the gait, so I'm tapping and tapping here, that the gait doesn't change until my energy level changes. So like now, I could go, oh. So I soften down and then he should come down with me, which he did a pretty good job. And then I bring my life up and say, let's trot. And if he's not with me, then the whips show up. So really getting him to just pay attention to me. Life down and life up. Say, come on, come on. And sometimes they all get annoyed and they kind of pitch a little fit, so you kind of have to know what your horse is going to do and how much you can do. You know, maybe you spend more time at the walk getting that better, or spend more time doing it on the ground. I'm going to ask him to go, not let him slow down there. Because you see, he's starting to establish a little pattern here. He goes to the gate down here, then he comes back to the tarp there and goes around the tarp. Well, he actually decided to go a little bit different place. Because I want him to connect to me, not to a place. So he goes, oh, you're saying go, so I'll stay going until you change. And this is good because he went someplace new in the arena. He's keeping a nice rhythm going here. I like that. Now, I could say, well, would you like to turn this way? So I pick up the rein and ask him to go, but keep the trot going. Don't let him stall. Don't let him slow down. So I'm tap, tap, tapping him until he gets going again. And then I let him go where he wants to. So 25% of the time, I'm going to ask him where to go. So now I might pick up the rein again and say, could you turn over here? Good. As soon as I get that, then I leave him alone. And now I'm going to ask him to go to the right. Say, could you go this way? He wants to slow down, so I keep tapping, say, no, don't slow down. Leave him go where he wants to. And pick up to the left again. And you can even do this when the horse wants to. Because then they're going, oh, I was thinking about going that way anyway. Went to the left, leaving them alone, keeping them moving. And ask them to the right. Don't let him slow down. Let him go where he wants to. And back to the left. Back to the right. Saying, come on, keep going. So that might have been a little bit too much asking. He's not quite ready to be asked so much on the direction. But that's how you can start building up till eventually you'll be taking over and directing him 100% of the time. Now I'll go back to the right here. Saying, come on, keep going. See, if I ask too much, then he gets, mad and frustrated because he's like, well, I just can't do all of those things. Or he's not ready for all of those. But he's doing pretty nice, and then I soften back down. Come to a halt just by bringing my life down. Ask his head, move that hind. Move that front. And let him have that. You don't want to do this too long at any, given day, is you just slowly progress it up. That was pretty nice. He kept going, and then he started following me this way, that way when I asked. If I got too particular on where to go, then he got frustrated. He's not quite ready for that. But over the next couple days, I'll be directing him all over the place, wherever I want to go. So, hope that's helping you out. Thanks for your time. We'll see you next time.